All right, we're going to try again. We had some issues going on with our audio, so I hope that whoever was here earlier is here now and can tell me if you can hear me. I see people watching, so if somebody can just type really quick in the comments if you can hear me. Because I did like a whole thing. I was like going in, and all of a sudden it stopped working and you couldn't hear me anymore. So, can you guys hear me? Can somebody please pop in the live chat whether or not you can hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Anything? Anyone? Anyone can hear me out there in the world? I hope you can. Let me know if you can hear me or not. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. So I wanted to kind of come on here to talk to all of you entrepreneurs. I'm hoping that you can hear me because for some reason my audio was acting a fool earlier. So I'm a little pissed off about that, but that's okay. All good. I'm using this new platform called Wave.video, and it's basically like a competition to StreamYard. I wanted to check it out and see how it worked. And so here we are. Okay, I am Neena Perez, and I am from Straight Talk No Sugar Added, and also NeenaPerez.com. And I wanted to come on here to talk to entrepreneurs. And whoever is watching, if you can comment whether or not you can hear me, that would be great. Because I don't know if you can hear me or not. Okay. I wanted to talk to all of you entrepreneurs out there because I've been talking to so many amazing freaking people, doctors, lawyers, accountants, bookkeepers, service people, people starting their own business, all of that. And one of the things that I've realized the most is how much people are really struggling with their identity and struggling with feeling unequipped, not having the right tools or knowledge to actually bring about what it is they want to do in the world. And so it's been a real struggle for them. And I just want you to remember that when you are feeling unequipped, you are not the only one feeling unequipped. Now, like I was saying before, I was told that nobody can hear me. Can you hear me? I want somebody to please just put in the chat whether you can hear me or not. Um, uh, I was talking to someone who is a billionaire. She is a billionaire. She has a couple businesses. I mean, she's doing phenomenal. And even with that, she still struggles sometimes with feeling equipped. And I think that's something that we all and that was really like an amazing moment between me and her to be able to be vulnerable like that because she can't really do that with her companies, right? She can't really tell them, oh, I don't know if I feel really equipped right now because she's afraid of what that would look like. And a lot of times we go around acting as if we got all of our stuff together when we don't. And the truth is, it's okay not to. I think that's one of the things that we struggle with the most as entrepreneurs is never feeling like we are equipped enough, never feeling like we are good enough. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me though, because I was talking before for like a good 20 minutes before somebody told me that they couldn't hear me, which kind of sucks. So let me see if I could. Let me see. Hold on. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So if you guys can please let me know whether or not you can hear me, that would be great. Because I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. So please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Can you hear me? So what I wanted to talk about was the fact that a lot of us are really going to this place where we think we're not good enough to bring out what we need in the world. And that is incorrect. I want you to step up in 2024 and do what it is you can do. Nobody can do it the way you do it. Nobody's reinventing the wheel here. There's a million coaches, there's a million consultants, there's a million accountants, million mechanics, there's a million of everything. But that does not mean that your tribe is not out here waiting for you. You need to start utilizing your voice. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys can hear me. So I'm just going to continue and hope that you guys can hear me. That's all I can do, right? So What I wanted to say to you guys is I wanted to give you guys maybe some ways of looking at things a little bit differently so that you can tell me, or to tell me, so that you can show yourself, right, that you have what it takes. And I remember when I was a medical assistant going into being a chef, people were constantly like making it was at my job. They kind of made jokes about, "Oh my god, you are not going to make any money as a chef. Nobody makes money as a chef. It's a terrible industry, blah 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 blah." And I took that as a challenge. I was like, now I have to do it, right? Because I'm leaving my career of 15 years in the medical field to become a freaking chef. And I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew that it was in my heart, and I knew that it's something I wanted to do. And I knew that it was a different way that I wanted to serve the world. And so I went to school and I did my certification, my associate's degree, my bachelor's degree, and really freaking killed it. Opened my own business. I ended up being contracted to be a professor of culinary at some of the colleges. I was like, I went and worked for Jean George. I opened up another catering business. I opened up a cake business. I mean, I started giving talks at different colleges for hospitality and changing the culture of hospitality and formats. And I grew as a director of an amazing organization and a director of a food business. I mean, listen, don't let nobody tell you that you are not fully equipped. You are fully equipped for whatever it is you want to do. You are fully equipped for whatever it is you want to do. You just need to take inventory on what that is. You need to take inventory on what that is. What is it that you're bringing to the world? What is it that you have in you that people are saying to you that you don't have? You do have it. Okay. In 2024, as an entrepreneur and a leader, you need to bring that about. What is it that you have? I don't want you to feel unequipped. Maybe you don't have all the equipment. Maybe you don't know everything. And that is part of the process. You didn't know everything in 2023 either. You had no idea in 2022 what 2023 was going to look like. And yet you're here today. So you got through it. You got through 2023. Now we're going to 2024. Okay. And just the same way you got through 2023, now you're going to be wiser, smarter, and more equipped to go into 2024. So stop allowing your negative voice inside of you to tell you that you can't do it. The outside voices, your circumstances, man, I don't know, because if I tell people that I don't really have $1 million, and I have this great business and blah, blah, blah. So who the hell cares? You are equipped, okay? What you need to do is come at it at a natural way. Come at it at your way. Come at it in a very authentic way. You can freaking do it, okay? It's not that hard. You get up every day and you do your best. You get up every day and you do your best. You get up every day and you do your best. Okay. And just the same way you got through 2023 is the same way and better that you're going to get through 2024. I will tell you that one of the biggest and key things to do is to stop listening to all of the negative fear mongering that's out there with the media and all the bullshit, and just start to focus on what it is you want to bring to the world and speak to your tribe and do it in an authentic way and let people find you and know who you are. Okay. So feeling unequipped, remember, this is that you are not unique. We are all feeling unequipped in one area or another. I want you to show up for who you are. Stop doubting your worth. Okay, stop doubting that you can bring something to the table. Build a longer table. Bring your own freaking table. I don't care what you got to do, but you have worth, and it needs to be heard. It needs to be seen. It needs to be expressed. Okay? And I will tell you that your failures are going to be your biggest successes. Okay, so whatever you're failed at in 2023, because I want you to take an inventory on not your failures, because there's enough of that in our brain to last us a lifetime. But I do want you to write down all of the things that you have accomplished in 2023, all of the things big and small. You lost a pound, you started a new business, you networked more. I don't care what it is. I want you to write it down. The reason we're not writing down what you didn't do or what you didn't get done, because you already know it. That's what you beat yourself up with all the time. This is what's a repeat in your brain all the time. What you didn't do, what you didn't get done, right? But now you are going to equip yourself with the right tools of knowing all the worth that you have and all the knowledge and skill sets that you have to bring it into 2024. You deserve to do that. Okay. I can't do it for you. You got to do it for you. This is why I love working with people, because I see them just like wrestling with all of these mindsets that are not serving them. And then we go, okay, now let's take all of that out, all of the stuff that's not serving you, and let's now look at what is serving you and how each situation was for you, how each trial, how each hurt have built you up to who you are today. And the same way that you went into 2023 not knowing jack about what your 2023 might look like. I mean, you might have had ideas, but life does throw us curveballs. It's the same way you'll get up on January 1st and it'll be 2024. And you need to be intentional. Okay. So let's talk about recognizing your value. Okay. Why does this matter? Because knowing your strength is going to give you that catapult that you need to get into 2023. Okay. So I want you to take a moment, take a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to write down all of the amazingness of 2023, all of the successes, big and small. I don't care what they are, just all of your successes, everything that you brought to the table in 2023. And you're like, but I didn't bring much. Please. Yes, you did. Just go back to January and start thinking about even the little things. I walked an extra mile. I, helped my neighbor. I, walked somebody's dog. I don't care what it is. You did a lot. It's 365 days, okay? You didn't sit around a couch for 365 days. And if you did, even then you had thoughts. Write them down, okay? So I want you to reflect on your success. Take a moment. Think about what all you have achieved, big and small, because these are going to be pillars for you to go into 2024, okay? No more excuses. No more, I can't, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. That's enough, okay? The victim mentality isn't sexy and it doesn't work, all right? I know, because I've been there for a very long time. So don't do it, all right? You have a unique skill set that you need to bring. You have unique talents that you need to bring to the table. So I want you to write what your talents are, what your skill sets are, okay? Some of the questions that I use with my clients, right, are what are you naturally good at? Like, what are you really naturally good at? What do people go to you for? Right? What do you love doing? Like, really love doing. Like, I love cooking, right? I'm a chef by trade. I love cooking. It just is so cathartic, right? So, what are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? What are you really good at? What do you love doing? You might want to write these down. Okay. And I want you to honestly answer them, because you are good at something. Okay. Now, if you say I'm good at bitching and moaning, that's probably something you need to change. Although it may make you somebody who's really good at podcasting if you like to bitch and moan. Right. So, what are you naturally good at? And what do you love doing? Because that's what's going to start breaking all of those belief systems that you keep telling yourself that you're not good enough, that you don't have the right equipment, that you don't know what you're doing, that you don't know how to run a business, that you don't have. Nobody does at first. You have to learn it. Okay. So I want you to start writing authentically what it is that you're good at. Now, if you guys can hear me, can you hear me? I hope you can. And if you can you please just do me a big favor and just write on the message, on the chat. Hopefully I can see it, that you can hear me, because I was having some audio issues. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. It's important to me that you guys can hear me. Okay. I hope you can. So what are you naturally good at? Because one of the things that's happening with when I'm speaking to all these amazing doctors and lawyers and accountants and all these people that are super smart, and they're saying, oh, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. And they're really feeling stuck, but you're not stuck. You're just not making a decision, and you're just not watching what it is you've already been good at. You're just not taking an account of what you've already been good at so that you can step forward into what your superpower is. Okay. And that's what you have to know. Like, what is it that I'm really good at? And this matters because knowing all of your strengths is going to give you your pillars. It's going to really give you everything you need to start setting up for 2024. Okay. So I want you to do this with confidence. I want you to do this with no judgment either. Okay. So your unique skills and talents, write them down. All right. These are going to be your superpowers. Take an opportunity, discover your values. All right. Discover what they are. So you have to make sure that you're going to show up authentically. Don't ever show up like these people online with the fake accounts. And oh my God, it's so annoying, right? I had somebody say to me, "Oh, I can help you grow your account. I've been doing it, look at my account. It's amazing." So I did. I looked at the account. That's what they told me to do. I went and looked at their account, and almost every single follower was a fake account. So when you have fake accounts or people that buy fake accounts or whatever, stop looking at people and putting them on pedestal, guys. Stop doing that, because what you're doing is you're lifting them up and bringing you down. Lifting them up and bringing you down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? You have as much value as anyone else. Maybe they had the right teams and the right equipment, so they got started a little bit ahead of you. That does not make them better than you. You are still unique and have your own talents and skill sets. Really, all you need sometimes is for somebody to help you brainstorm so you can kind of put all of this together. Okay. And stop thinking that you're not good enough, because it's bull crap. Okay. I want you to visualize where you want to go. And I want you to start getting serious about what 2024 is going to look like, because you need to take the steps to get there, right? So some real quick steps are to just really write down what you're good at, really write down what you are passionate about, bring that out into paper. Say, "Wow, I'm really good at this. Why aren't I doing that? I like that." Okay. And write your steps and goals and break those goals down into smaller ones. You guys have heard this stuff before, right? So another good tool is to seek feedback. A feedback loop or feedback is very, very important, because that's what's going to bring you back knowledge, okay, on what it is you're putting out there. I hope to God you guys can hear me. I'm so upset that you guys didn't hear me the first time, and it was like 20 minutes in, okay? So I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. So I hope this has helped you, and I hope this really helps you to really think about what you want to bring to 2024. Because as leaders and entrepreneurs, it is time to step up your game and stop being a victim to the circumstances or the problems or the people around you. Stop. You have a lot of equipment. You have a lot of thoughts. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of things that you have that someone else needs out there. And you are wasting time by not putting your voice out there for people to hear you. Okay. So I want you to step out into 2024 winning. Okay. Winning. Stop wasting time. 2024 is here. There is no like lollygagging anymore. It's here, right? So start focusing on what makes you unique. What are your strengths? What you can bring. Okay. If you want to brainstorm with me, I am more than open to help you with that. If you want to work with me, I'm also open to help you with that. It's 50% off for the holidays. I wanted to do that on purpose so that I can really help as many people as possible. Okay. And if you don't like it within the first few sessions, I give you your money back, because it's not about the money for me. It's about impact. It's about you actually doing what it is you are wanting to do in your heart. It is about me pushing you and inspiring you and keeping you accountable to what it is you want to do. Okay. And if that's an interest to you, info at Neena, Neena Perez.com or NeenaPerez.com. And you can come talk to me and say, "Hey, Neen, this is what I'm thinking. What you got?" Okay. Because I am helping a lot of people, and I want to help as many freaking people as possible. That is the goal. That is the goal, especially for 2024. I hope that you guys can hear me. I hope this went okay. If not, I will try it again, because I want to make sure that all of you leaders and entrepreneurs kill it for 2024. All right, guys. Love you so much. This is Neena Perez. Straight talk, no sugar added. Until next time.